want to throw this quick message out there. It's show and tell time. It's show and tell time. What I mean when I say it's show and tell time, you know, you remember back in school they had show and tell time. I think it was you in kindergarten. And you used to bring something to school and you were proud of it. And you was excited to show your classmates. Well, I want you. Now it's adult show and tell time. It's time for you to show what you're doing. It's time for you to put that work in. It's time for you to stop talking about it. And it's time for you to be about it now. It's time for show and tell, baby. And when I'm talking about show and tell, I'm talking about showing up. I'm talking about showing up each and every day, pushing the play button. And that way, you know, we're not talking about pushing stop. We're not talking about pushing pause. We're talking about pushing play. So you can go. It's time to show that work. It's one thing to show you after when I'm sweaty, but I show you during and show you what I did to get there. So it's show and tell time on this Fired Up Friday. Let's go get it. It's Beast Mode Motivation.
You don't want to live a life where you're all talk and no action. See, people say it all the time, talk is cheap. I've heard people say, you know what, you can have what you say. Which one is true? See, I believe talk is cheap if you don't have action. I believe you can have what you say, but you have to have action. In fact, faith without works is dead. The only way your dream can become your reality is that you have to have action. Talking alone will not make your dream a reality.
You will never live your dream life by talking about it, but you might just live your dream life by taking massive action towards it. The talkers are almost always the non-achievers. Talk is cheap. Don't be a talker, be a worker. Like Martin said, you just need to take the first step. Oftentimes, the hardest part is getting started, but once you give yourself that push, you will get going. If you dive in the deep end, you have to start swimming. Throw yourself in the deep end of life and push yourself to reach the top. When times are tough and things go wrong, do not stop taking action. Double or even triple your efforts if needed. Do whatever it takes and be a person of action. Will you decide to be a lion or a sheep, a leader or a follower, an action taker or a procrastinator? Remember, it's okay to be a dreamer, but it's better to be a planner and a worker.
Until your dream becomes the truth, well, you might be discouraged. You're thinking about quitting. I tried it and it didn't work. I'm tired. Let me tell you something. You better renew your strength. You better get your hope back. You better get your smile back. You need to get your mojo back because no one can stop you but you. Now it's time for you to get out of bed. Now it's time for you to rise up. Now it's time for you to get up. Now it's time for you to stay up late. Now it's time for you to get focused. Now it's time for you to get committed, and you must take action.